my name is Jennifer Harding.
And my name is Ricky Johnston, and together we have co-written a new musical called The Tour. The Tour is about 10 people on a musical theater tour, a new show headed towards Broadway.
It chronicles the ins and outs of touring life, of performer's life, living out of a suitcase in a hotel with a bunch of people that you kind of just met that turn into your family, and their stories along the way.
My name is Keith Harding, and I'm the president and founder of Spangle Entertainment. We talk about Spangle being the glitz and the glitter that the audience or the end user sees. What they don't see behind the Spangle is the energy, the experience, the excitement, the sweat equity, the investment of resources and people that make a company work. And that same story can be applied to the tour. That's what it's about. So I was absolutely delighted when the project came forward.
Today is our final day of work before we have our reading, which is next week, where we will actually get a bunch of actors to say the lines for the first time. And we will have most of our tracks ready at that point, or at least songs written. First day of class, you walked in, and at 7 I knew just by looking, you were the girl that would always win. You were loud, a total brat.
I think it kind of lifts the skirt, so to speak, on tour life, show business in a way. But it also was a nice reflection of characters. The relationships are really clear, and you like the people. It's nice to see that other side of show business that people don't get to see.
That made me want to know you more. That's how I remember, still remember, oh, remember.
I think God, there's some people that don't even think this is our real job. That people, I was told asked by a student I teach that so you actually do this full time? So you actually get paid to do this? Yes, we do. We get paid to do this, and I just think it's really important to know what this is really like. And, sometimes it is really hard, and it's not all glamorous at the same time, but then we've also got a lot of love for it. So yeah, I think it's important that people know exactly what we do.
I like Gotta Get Paid just because it's fun, it's uplifting, it's ballsy, it does exactly what it says on the tin. It's a protest song in a lot of ways, even though it's done in a gospel style, or it has elements of R&B or influences like that, and the girls are singing backup and BVs and things like that. It really is something that we all go through. Lots of us work for shit money in the West End. I know lots of people who work for under minimum wage, they work for nothing. It's a job. We do a huge job and provide a huge service to people who come watch and pay lots and lots of money. Why isn't it fair that we get paid for what we do?
We gotta get paid.
Why do we need your help? Well, for numerous reasons. I think that anyone that's familiar with the arts funding in, just nationally right now, in England and in North America, is aware of its limitations, and getting new work off the ground can be somewhat difficult. We need your help to help pay our actors to get them up there. Major help there. The travel and accommodation will be helped by this crowdfunding campaign. getting our music tracked to send up to pay for our wonderful director Thom Sellwood, who is a Fringe veteran and is helping us find our way and find our feet during this process, helping with marketing, flyering, all of that stuff. It's a long haul getting a new show off the ground, and any sort of help, any assistance financially that you feel that you could give would just mean so much to this process. It's an incredibly important piece, I think, and your help would go a long way. So that's what the money is going to be used for. Before anything else, make sure that you take a look at our Facebook page, follow us on Twitter, and on the crowdfunding page, all of your donations come with our thanks. We send you back a little bit of a gift. So check out all of that. And again, thank you so much for your support. This has been a long time coming. Ricky and I are incredibly proud of this work, and we can't wait to share it with you, with your help. Come check us out at the Edinburgh 2015 Fringe Festival, the tour of the musical, on at The Space, at the Grand Theatre, Surgeons Hall, 11:30 every morning. We will be there with bells on, big smiles, and our cast of 10. So, again, thank you so much. See you soon.